I was going to be recording a different video, but breaking news. The roadmap for the first year of XDefiant is here, which you've just seen on screen. Everything for Season 2 has been detailed in this little roadmap. And of course, tomorrow, as of recording this, we have the X debrief going into the new Highwayman faction. And everything coming into Season 2. Maybe there's some more surprises that we don't know of yet that aren't listed on the roadmap here. But everything for XDefiant right now is looking up, and it's only just going to get better. But before we get into the discussion about everything coming to the new season, Ubisoft did in fact add a blog post to this article, to this roadmap they've put out on Twitter, and there's one very important detail that they added in that article, so you guys want to brace yourselves. Alright, with that out of the way, I want to quickly address the status of the game, i.e., is the game dying? No, absolutely not. Like, straight from the horse's mouth, everything that all of us XDefiant content creators have been telling you since this whole Tom Henderson article got released to the public. This game is not going anywhere. So stop listening to these stupid streamers who start complaining and saying a game is dead because it hasn't got XYZ and because of the big next thing coming out. It's bullshit. Straight from the horse's mouth, the game is fine. We've been telling you this. Now, quit your dead game comments all over. Well, you won't, because quite frankly, you're all brain-rotted, ignorant kids that do it. But, you know, straight from the horse's mouth, the game is fine, and I think it's time for people to have a reality check on what a dead game really is, because, quite frankly, Sony did show what it is in the last few weeks, which is Concord, so if you ever want to start claiming a game is dead, just think, is it the current status that Concord is? Is it not? Is the game like Concord and not online anymore? Yes, the game is dead. If it's still running and there's people playing it, the game is not dead. Now shut the fuck up. Anywho, with that out of my system, which you definitely will be hearing from every other one of my XDefiant content creator colleagues, Season 2. 3 new maps, 3 new weapons, a new device, bomb / search and destroy, private matches, which are going to be in beta, and limited time modes. And there's also, obviously, as I said, the new faction, the Highwayman. This season is going to be packed, but the main stuff seems to be coming in Season 3, but we'll go on to that in just a minute. Season 2 is up next, so this is what we're going to be focusing on. They are going to be adding event challenges, which God knows what that means. I'm hoping this isn't just one major challenge which unlocks the new faction, because they've said this the last couple of seasons when there's been a faction to unlock, so the DedSec and obviously the GSK. There was event challenges, and it only seemed to be the new faction as a quote-unquote event challenge, or major challenge we should say. So hopefully that means there's actually now going to be events and more things to go for. This is, after all, labelled underneath player progression, so fingers crossed. Mid-Season 2, which this has already been confirmed by Mark Rubin a few days ago, Objective XP finally going towards weapon levels, and holy crap, I don't know why this wasn't done sooner, but there's other things that needed focusing on, which is, honestly, just, if they need to work on it and balance it, just do it. I'd rather at least balance and fair and not have us go through weapons like a goddamn freaking kid going through sugar. There's obviously the new Mastery camo, which I've seen it. I've seen a leaked photo of it. I can't show it because otherwise I'll get in trouble, but it's looking good. I like the look of it. The best way I can say it looks like the Modern Warfare 2019 Obsidian, sort of like electric blue going through it. It looks cool. It's definitely one of the better ones that they've done. Like, don't get me wrong, these ones are beautiful, the Titanium series, but this one's looking gorgeous. So, cannot wait to start grinding for that. Obviously, there's going to be new rank rewards as well, which I think they're sticking to the paintball theme, which is pretty cool, but I hope they obviously, like, amp them up a bit, make them a bit more exciting to go for, and hopefully the next season's rank experience will also be really good too. I really hope they can improve upon how ranked is at the moment, because quite frankly, I've started playing it properly the last couple of weeks, and I've had fun, but the connection fucking sucks. I had a stream earlier, which is where this gameplay is from, and my ping went up to like 1,000 when we were just about to win, and then it kicked me from the game, and yeah, I was not too thrilled about that one, but hopefully they can get those issues sorted out. And there's obviously going to be the new Battle Pass as well, which I'm really excited to finally start grinding for again. And I hope as well with this new battle pass progression that they've got. It says improved battle pass. Can't speak. Improved battle pass progression speed, which they've already increased it once. And I'm hoping they're not making it even faster because I finished this battle pass with about 86 days remaining or so. So can't be making it too fast, guys. Not too fast. You don't want people to be done with the content by the time season 3 is coming along, which most of us pretty much was. So let's not make it much faster than it already is. Thank you. And then obviously in we'll say accessibility or like player sort of quality of life things. There's mantle improvements, player collision improvements, footstep audio improvements. There's going to be a top 500 rank leaderboard, which you won't have to go to the website to find. There's going to be rank loadouts, which thank God. I can't wait to start actually having my ranked loadouts separate from publics, which, funny enough, that was the same reason why I didn't really play Warzone as much back at the time. Like, I obviously still played Warzone a lot back when it came out, all those years ago. Jesus Christ, I'm old. And having the separate loadouts is definitely going to be helpful for making sure you have those proper ranked builds to your pub builds, or basically there's no crossover. Obviously you can cross over whatever you want, but keep the two experiences separate, which is going to be pretty helpful. And then ranked map voting, basically meaning so how ranked is at the moment, you have your two modes you want to choose for. You've got capture the flag on 2 maps, for example. You will now be able to have capture the flag pop up on 1 map, and then, for example, the other mode can be domination on occupy, domination on Noodleplex. So instead of it being forced to that 1 mode or that 1 map or whatever, I think that's what it's going to be. So you can actually have a different mode to vote for instead of the same mode on 2 maps, which that's going to definitely make ranked a lot better, and hopefully not so much a luck of the draw with what you're going to get when you go into that mode. Okay, in Season 3, this is where the game is going to get a mega player progression boost. We'll get into that in just a minute, but obviously the usual stuff, 3 maps, 3 weapons. There's going to be a new mode and a new map type, so looking forward to seeing more about that, if they even tease that in the XDebrief tomorrow. Fingers crossed, we'll have to see what that is all about. A bots mode, which I'm assuming that's for private match. Private matches seem to be coming out of beta, and also limited time modes, and I've heard some of the leaks about this. It's going to be stuff like shotguns versus SMGs, or LMGs versus snipers, or something like that sort of goofy stuff, which hopefully we'll see more about that in the X debrief as well. I'm going to be saying that quite a lot about Season 3 and 4, so bear with me. And here's where all this stuff really takes a jump with the player progression, and this is where I think Ubisoft is doing a really smart thing, which I said somebody else is also said. Daily rewards is coming, which is quite nice. Unfortunately, they're not sooner. Yes, we've got the daily login rewards at the moment, which hopefully is a good test for when these are properly added. Because at the moment they seem to be a bit wonky with rewards not being granted or not being shown if they're being added properly, so hopefully they can get those squished out by the time these rewards come in. Prestige! Yep, Prestige mode is coming in Season 3, and this is where Ubisoft is being smart with this one. Season 3 is probably going to launch around November time. That's usually when all the Call of Duty crybabies, I'm taking a page out of the Rock's book with the Cody Crybabies, going to call them the Call of Duty Crybabies. This is where they usually get bored and start complaining about COD. And obviously the prestige system in Black Ops 6 is just going to be the exact same regurgitated rubbish as Black Ops 3 and all that, like all the old ones. There's going to be nothing to it. Ubisoft are going to put their time into this prestige system to make sure it is the best system for people to play with, the best system for people to grind. And when all these Call of Duty crybabies see this better, more lovely and welcoming prestige system in this game, that's when they're going to say, oh, sick of Call of Duty at the moment, let's go back to XDefiant and grind that prestige system, because they've got so many cool rewards you can go for. I feel like this is a really smart idea by Ubisoft, and I've got to really give them props for that one. Faction mastery, and this is something that I asked about this in a Q&A thing. I suggested this, and I said, like, give them challenges to unlock, like, the mastery camos, basically, as a mastery skin, if that makes sense. So, do a certain amount of challenges as the dead set characters, you get the gold, like, weapon skin as a skin, if that makes sense. Then of course like a titanium prisma skin in the end, and whatever this new camo is, like sort of that sort of thing. So taking the weapon skins and making a skin out of them for the operators, which would be really cool. And badges, which the badges I believe are going to be like the medals from COD or some sort of like something. It's going to be something to grind that you can put on your profile, and obviously everyone can see. So really curious about how and what that's going to be. There's obviously going to be new rank rewards and a new battle pass, and in the quality of life, kill cams. Kill cams are going to be coming in season 3. There's also going to be a improved first time experience, user experience, which that's going to be nice for all the new players coming into the game. There's going to be rank rejoin, where if you get kicked out of a ranked game for whatever reason, you can rejoin the match and not screw your team over. Obviously, that's going to be the people who disconnect, not the ones who just leave to be assholes. And ranked sanctions, which you're gonna get banned pretty much if you do anything wrong. And then season 4, new faction, weapons, blah blah blah, new device, a major event takeover. Now, the way they word that makes it sound like it's going to be something other than Ubisoft. I don't know why that makes me think that. And somebody in my comment section, they noticed my name was something to do with Yakuza, and they listed like a whole faction to do with like the Yokohama Syndicate. Like they called it that, and all these like different things. And it, I don't know why, but it's making me hope it's a Yakuza collab. Which, if that is, or if it's like a Resident Evil collab, oh my god, Ubisoft, you and these franchises are just please keep collabing with them, please. But more on that when season 4 comes, and then that's when the revamped weapon mastery is going to come, weapon skin challenges, new rank rewards, battle pass, blah blah blah. And then for some reason, I don't know why season 4 this is going to be a ranked vote to surrender, which I don't know why that's not sooner. To be honest, that's one that's puzzling me. Shouldn't take too hard to like code a button that just says surrender. People left. Save our RP. But I don't know. If it's more complicated than that, then take your time with it. That's all that matters to me. And then obviously more netcode fixing and all that hoopla that everybody keeps crying about, and they are saying that they're working on it. People need to realise. But that is the gist of the roadmap. I'm sorry if this video seems a bit all over the place. I wanted to get this out quick and make sure everybody on the platform is aware that this roadmap is here, and get into the pie before XYZ starts returning to the game and acting like they never left. Exclusive Ace. No, that's a teaser for my next video, but we'll get into that next time. But I hope you enjoyed this style of video. I'm definitely doing more of these. I'm working on my commentary skills, you could probably tell. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for notifications on for more XDefiant content. As of now, I'll see you in the next video.